Hello, good evening, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3, where I'm actually continuing the main plot. It's happening! We're gonna do some plot stuff. Some plot stuff is occurring. We have plot sign. Or something like that. I've had a whole week to psych myself up for this, and I'm still not ready. But that is pretty common for me, so I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. It's mainly because I don't have any spoilers, I don't know what to expect, so I really didn't know what to plan. So, for the time being, I'm just gonna go in with the party that I have, and if it turns out that they've got a number of casters who are going to punish me for having everybody standing fairly close together, we'll come back and switch out Lae'zel for somebody else. That is the current plan. It's the only plan I have. It's the only plan I was able to make. So, I don't know that I can sneak into this fight. I'm hoping that I can sneak at least Asterion into this fight, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm still going to try, though. But yeah, so it's time to head out. We're going back. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay, here we are. Everybody's got Longstrider on them because I actually remember to do that
with haste
after the long rest. We have had our long rest. Everybody is at full resources. Everything is hunky-dory. Wait, potion distribution. I need to remember to use my potions, and I don't know exactly which ones, but, she says, there are some that may well be useful no matter what. Like, I've got these elixirs of hill giant strength, which last until long rest, and I don't see any reason not to feed these to my people who use strength. A sliver of a hill giant's fingernails suspended in this potion, and the foul stench renders it unpleasant to swallow. Well, too bad. Okay, split item. Like that, yes. And then split it again. And send one to Karlach. And send one to Lae'zel. I'm not sure if the other potions are going to be useful for anything. I'm gonna hang on to this for a bit longer. That one, I think that one is going to be good for the final fight. But the hill giant strength, I feel like this is a good time to use those.
Don't be shy.
Hey, Karlach. Oh, you have one healing potion. That's not good. I'm gonna have to send you another healing potion at least. But, drinky drinky. Mmm, delicious.
Action, not reaction.
And Lae'zel has no healing potions at all. That's spectacular. Drink up.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Okay, let's split off some of these. We'll send two of these to Lae'zel. And we'll send another two to Karlach. There we go. is Asterion doing on potions? He'll be fine.
Still breathing, despite everything. Moving in.
Wow.
Kithrak's red dragon would have this place down around Gortash's ears in moments.
Oh, I'd love to see that. I've always hated this place.
It will be far more satisfying to plunge a blade into Gortash myself than to pick through his ashes.
Well, I mean, I want to give the final blow to Karlach if I can, but I am not opposed to you hitting him as well with your very, very large sword, Lae'zel. Now, let's see here. I believe Gortat, the dragon is downstairs. I am not going there yet. Gortash is upstairs.
You know, I've always kind of hated this place. Such ado about a damned bridge.
It's just a bridge. Is it really worth all that ire?
Well,
Come on. Isn't there something you hate for no good reason?
I dislike owls.
what?
Hypermobile necks are quite disconcerting.
Lae'zel!
You know what, Lay? I couldn't agree more.
Oh! Okay, downstairs. I can't believe that this place still hasn't been cleaned up. Has no one noticed that this has been going on? Okay, here's what bugs me. There's downstairs here. This is not upstairs. This does not lead to where Gortash is. Why is the pip in here? There is no upstairs here. Transfer request. Written by an older member of the Order of the Flaming Fist, this transfer request despairs at the state of the Order, claiming it's gorged itself fat on bribes and grudges and capricious jelly-spined bullshit like that. It concludes, so you see, I want out. I want out now, while I've got some good memories of the Fist not singed or burnt up completely, and I want to keep them that way. I expect you to arrange this, my friend, because not doing so will result in a lot of trouble for you. I guarantee it. Early retirement. Is there an up over here? Nope. Coronation behavioral missive. Florix demotion notice. Whereas I, Grand Duke Ulder Ravengard, am acting head of the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company, and whereas I have found Councillor Floric guilty of crimes against the city of Baldur's Gate. Therefore, be it resolved that Floric be stripped of any and all authority over the Flaming Fist, and all orders issued by Floric, past, present, and future, be rendered null and void. In witness whereof, Lord Enver Gortash, Duke Dillard Portier, Gauntlet Edwina Wallace. Okay. Let it be known, in light of the accession of Lord Enver Gortash to Archduke of Baldur's Gate, no amnesty shall be given for petty mischief and crimes. At this time, we must have peace and order enforced by the Steel Watch. Oh, yeah, well, I kind of super disabled that.
What's hiding here?
Ink. No point. Okay. This is definitely... I think it's going up to the audience chamber. I don't know why the thing pointing to it is here, because we don't get to him from downstairs. I would have seen it if we did. And the only way up that I know of is over here. Which is to go to the audience hall. Now the main question is whether I can leave Asterion behind, or whether it's a good idea to leave Asterion behind. Oh, wait a minute, is that an exploding barrel?
Wanna dance?
Carlax, sweetie, take that.
Huh.
Into the inventory. That one is just a wooden barrel. Are there any more exploding barrels around here? By any chance?
If you insist.
Or was there just the one? Oh, wait, there's more. How many of these can she carry before it becomes a problem? Well, at least 3. This is good. This means I don't have to dip into my stash back at camp. I'd like to think that we don't go upstairs and get catapulted straight into the fight, and that I still have some room to prep.
Best get going.
But the only way to find out is to actually go up there. So everybody be sneaky. We're going to the audience hall. What the? Hold on. Grey Ward. Okay, Black Gauntlet, Grey Ward, Black Gauntlet, Aisha, Iron Consul Nuf, Black Gauntlet Molen, Iron Consul Mian, Black Gauntlet Ignor, Concussion Grenade, Incineration Caster. What do the incineration casters do? Okay, could we... Now, question is, put that in... Okay, that answers that question. Concern it. That is... No. Absolutely not. Okay, we're trying again. Okay, so... It's a fight as soon as we step in the door. But... Yeah, I do think that I want to take Asterion with me, in the hopes that I will roll as well as that again.
Time to press ahead.
Okay.
Hey, good looking.
Hi, Karlak. I want you to go first, girl. Darn it! Wrong. Oh, bad. Wrong keys. Nothing happened, nobody saw anything. It's fine. Okay, having Karlak lead was the correct thing, but...
I'd love to, thanks.
Yeah, go girl, go. Sort of hitch that over there.
Silent as the grave.
Okay, so I can't just deactivate the suckers. Yeah, I like that spot. That's a good spot. Okay, as long as we don't go through the middle of the room, we should actually be fairly okay. We will leave Ignor here alone for the moment. Since Ignor is going to get a grenade up the backside.
My patience wanes. Light steps.
There's still a lot of dead people in here that I can loot. We will worry about that later. this is actually not what I'm wanting to do at this second, because
Hello, you.
hi, Asterion. Would you scooch over
Stepping
here?
softly.
No, wait. Over here. Yeah, right there for the moment.
Ready for anything.
Then we have Lae'zel take a swing at Aisha here. Critical. Oh. Well, Asterion.
Let's have some fun. Just like old times.
We are not pocketing grenades today. I learned my lesson from the previous. Okay, go and lurk over here again.
Victory awaits.
Back to Lae'zel. I would like you to go around the other side of this person. Yes, thank you. And miss. Nice hit. Okay, so we need to move Karlach and myself.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Rage!
Close ranks.
Take yourself over here. Very good. And that away.
I am fury. I am death. Make way.
Take Lae'zel with you. Karlach.
Put him up.
Greyward. Well, you can't say I didn't try. We're just taking her back to the mace because I feel like it. Lae'zel has used up her attacks. Asterion definitely cannot stay where he is.
Can't even catch my breath.
I wonder if I were to target the grenades. This would make them go off, right? experimentation. Because I want to use as few resources as possible for this fight. Oh. Oh, that was glorious. Okay. Now, I need to move out of the areas covered by these caster things. That's where the grenades are coming from. I wonder if I can, if I can keep Asterion hidden, I can use him to move grenades around for the whole fight. So the main question would be, is this guy going to run straight forward? Where can I stash Asterion?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Because I don't actually feel like taking turns to break down the machines, which means they're probably going to throw one each turn.
Keep your blade close. They won't see me come.
Okay, you know what? Shove yourself into this corner with the statue. There's no way anyone's going to be looking for you in there.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
This feels really weird, like not having him attack, but I could take out like one of the machines and then he would be in the fight. And if I'm going to get a grenade hucked at me every turn, I want him to be to move those grenades away from me, if I can.
I will ascend.
My turn.
Okay, we're gonna find out if a grenade gets thrown every turn. Oh, they gave each other a voice of command. That's great. What is that noise? Oh, it's overheating. What does that mean? Hold on. Will explode the next time it's used, dealing 8 to 64 fire damage to all nearby creatures. I'm gonna hope that that doesn't cover the entire room. I think I'm gonna have to bring Asterion into the fight. Thing is, he's best in position to be attacking Black Gauntlet Mohalin here, but he'd be all by himself. But yeah, they have the entire alcove entrance covered. So it's a good thing that I stashed Asterion in there, but I really should have stashed him in this one. Foresight. Well, at the very least, I know what Lae'zel is doing.
Swift and lethal.
Although, I think we might actually want to start with Karlach.
Let's go.
Hey, girl. Yeah, I don't actually want to send anybody over there. Let those guys be in the middle with the incinerators. Where can I stash myself that won't be a problem? I wonder, can I... Maybe? Oh, it's throw at the person, not... Okay.
Victory
Well,
waits.
let's have Lae'zel attempt to hit them a few times. Miss. Miss. Ooh, that was a hit. Okay.
Alright, Karlach. It's go time.
Don't really want to do a frenzied strike. Can I toss him? Apparently I can. Not very far, but... Oh man, I should have done that first.
Well, so much for peace. Light on my feet.
I'm gonna take myself over here. Can I do 15? There's a possibility that I could do 15 with this. There goes nothing. Well, not as much as I'd hoped, but...
Bye forever, pal.
Yeah, Karlak, you be there.
Time to strike.
Lae'zel, you be here. You know what, Asterion? I'm gonna have you hold off for another turn because this person is going to run over this away. And that will give Asterion more freedom of movement. Assuming that he doesn't get caught in this explosion, but he should be far enough away from it, I think. I'm planning things. Okay, Lae'zel, stand here. Because that'll make you a primary target for the 3, I think.
Still on my feet. No word.
Does he have to do that every turn? Oh man, no blight. No, absolutely no blight. What level is that? 4. Good. Okay, Karlak. I believe that you can do this, girl. Perfect.
You're not gonna like this, mate.
All right. Can she throw him? Too heavy to throw. Ah, too bad. Shall we desecrate a corpse? Let's desecrate a corpse. Aww. Okay, I want you here.
Time to strike.
Come on, Lae'zel, come on. Okay.
What now?
$60. It's all 60. Okay, and step over here. And over here. Yeah.
Nice and easy.
Now, where is the best way for Asterion to get himself involved? Oh, I think we're taking the long road. Come, vampire boy! We're having a nice, leisurely scuttle. Yep, yep. Just straight through here. Yeah, yeah. Round through here. Yeah, yeah. Yep, this way. This way, yes, like that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Which puts this guy perfectly in range. Come on, Asterion, you can do it. I believe in you. Beautiful. Wait a minute. There is an upper platform. Not that Asterion can use it, but at least not right this moment. Oh, there's upstairs. There's an upstairs. Can I get me on there? Hold on a moment. Do I? Okay, okay. Now we have a new metric. We want to pull this fight around the corner so that Asterion and I can have fun from up here. Okay.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Karlak, pull
No
back
surrender.
to here. Here.
I will
Lae'zel,
ascend.
back to here. We want to hold the bottom of the ladder, but we also want to bring these guys... we may be giving Asterion some interesting problems. Okay. We need to pull them right around the corner, so...
Watch this.
Okay, Karlak is there, but... I did not plan this well, but okay.
Can't stay idle.
I am fury. I am death.
Come here! Not Blight again. Sorry, Karlak. Oh, actually, that's good. That's kind of what I wanted. Although it is gonna be a pain in the ass for Asterion to... Let's see, if he goes... No, wait. Let's be semi-intelligent about this. Let's use disengage.
Don't linger.
And head upstairs. Beautiful.
Now this is my happy place.
Actually,
Victory awaits.
we'll start with Lae'zel. Come on, Lae'zel. Yes, Lae'zel.
Let's have some fun.
Come on, Asterion. I believe.
Sounds like fun.
Nice. Very nice. Alright,
This is gonna
Karlak,
feel good.
your turn. And take this person and huck them over here. Possibly I should have tried to throw them before I hit them, but I'm bad at this.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah. 70% chance.
Think you can take me on?
Nice, nice. We've done all of this for one spell slot so far. And like half of Karlak's hit points. Okay.
I am fury. I am death.
Am I going to take a short rest after this? On the assumption that the next fight would be Gortash. Yes. Which means I wish to action surge. And hit some more. A 1. A 2. A well done me. Nice. Okay. Let's hook people back together for the moment. Feeling pretty good about that. Okay, I expected Gortash to be in here, but he is not. Well, we're going to have to look around and see if there is a way upstairs from here. 'Cause that has been the main difficulty so far.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
I mean, I don't disagree, Asterion, but... Okay, we are going to make sure that we disarm these folks.
Let's have a look.
I worry about the machines. should we be sneaking? There is an awful
Swift
lot
as
of
my
looting
feet
to
can
be done
carry
in
me.
here. With any luck, some of these patriarchs have gold on them. Well, apparently someone has already looted these patriarchs. Thankfully, the machines do not seem to care now that we are the only ones alive in the room.
Let's see.
Oh. Another barrel. I wonder if... Hey, Karlak. Hi. Would you, like... Oh, that'll encumber you. Okay,
Eager for battle.
Hi, Lae'zel. Oh, that'll encumber you. Okay, so fine. We're gonna have to be content with the number of barrels that we have, apparently.
No one stopped me yet. Here goes nothing. One day I'll catch a break.
Okay, why is there a person out here?
What's in here?
Why do you have a walnut? A single walnut is not a snack. Why did a person die out here?
No traps, please.
We never came out here. I'm very confused. Oh, this one has stuff on them. That's a lot of javelins. Actually, give me all of those javelins. We'll give them to Karlak. Fish, chicken, chain shirt, and a trident. All those go back to camp.
What's the story?
Let's see. Send those to camp. Send that to camp. I've given her so many things to throw. Send that back to camp. Let's see. I don't think I'm ever taking off the bone spike guard, to be honest. So, let's send these back to camp in the name of lessening the weight. With any luck, I'll be able to get the javelins back whenever I use them, but they're probably a better thing to rage throw than the greatsword, even though it's been very funny to throw the greatsword.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Anything of use? Here we go.
And somebody died out here. What the heck? What's the point of having a big public coronation if you kill all the witnesses? Arrow of transposition, smoke powder arrow, off to Asterion, where I will forget to use them forever and ever. Amen.
Open up.
Not gonna bother with that.
Need to find a way forward.
I thought for sure that the way up would be in here. I did not expect finding the way up to be the stopping point for me. Mushroom, a cookie, robe, quarterstaff. There is still a lack of up. Although, this door seems promising. I have to admit, I feel kind of bad for all these people. Well, if we ever need more infernal iron. Okay, that's everybody, I think. What the? Did you think I double-clicked on them, game? another oil barrel, which I will not be appropriating at this time. Okay, so we have what I consider to be two reasonably good prospects. There are doors behind the throne, and we have these larger doors right here. Stairs! Okay, that is the way. Then where do these go? Huh. Not the place I would have put a storage room. It appeared that nobody died on this balcony, at least.
Looks empty. And did anybody die on this balcony? Nope. Whole bunch of empty boxes is what it is. Well, at least I checked. If I hadn't have checked, there would have been something useful in there. Okay. Up leads to Gortash, as far as I know. So up is where we are going. Whee! Not what I expected. You know what? I think it's good time for a nice little party sneak. Never wanted the easy path. Watch how you go. There's a trap.
Shall we? Okay. I can't believe I walked into those multiple times. That was very unsmart. Okay. Go, Asterion, go. Perfect. That's one. Here goes. Okay, okay.
Be careful. There are traps about.
Why am I not surprised? many of these are there, do you suppose?
Be careful. There are traps about.
Oh, that one's under the thing. That's spectacular. This door looks very promising. Frankly, it looks more promising the more traps I find. Okay. Let's attach the rest of us together.
Have to keep going.
Fascinating. Asterion.
Smells tasty. Traps. How considerate.
How unsurprised I am. Doo-doo. Just think if I had come up here without disabling the Steel Watchers first. Ooh. Let's have a look in here. Ooh, fancy box. What's in the fancy box? Arrows.
Step carefully.
Locked double doors.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
It's nice of them to have put out such simple traps. Very, considerate. Very, very considerate. Indeed. Whoops.
A trap.
Yeah,
Someone doesn't
they
like
seem to be
visitors.
near the grating things. I think that's related. Let's disarm this one too. I'm not sure what he just said, and I'm not sure I want to know. Ooh, trap disarm toolkit. Don't mind if I do. And a broken down door. Interesting. Where's that going? Rope. You know what? Take the water. Why not? Just in case of needing to deal with fire. Alright, what is upstairs? I think this exists so that we can see that. Why are there dead people up there? Can I even get up there? Hey, Asterion, how is your... Target is too far. Okay, yeah. How does one get up there? There is a door. Okay, so there is an alternate route to get up there. All right. It's a pity I can't just take the ladder. If I were playing actual tabletop, that's what I'd do. I'd be like, oh, there's a ladder over there? Well, why don't we just take the ladder and, like, prop it up over there? Hey there, sneaky boy. Alright. Let us have a look at this door.
Let's go.
Ooh, interesting. Okay. We'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Okay. Yeah, same room. Oh, that's an ominous save. Receipt for painting. Okay, those are the plaques on the statues. Valarkin's failed coup. We are definitely going to have to take a look at those things. But I would like to get a lay of the land first. Okay, that's Gortash. Iron console low. Black gauntlet Ulova. Are there really only the 3 of them in here? That doesn't feel right at all. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Hold on. Okay, we've got a black gauntlet Numia. And is there one on the other side? No. What is Numia standing in front of? A painting. Okay, so how do you get to the big door on the roof? My questions have questions. Maybe there's a secret door that I just can't see. There has to be another way up. Because I don't particularly want to use a fly. Although I will if I have to. But yeah, I think that's something for later. It's entirely possible that this fight will end up taking us up to the roof. I expect that something extremely supernatural is going to happen. But yeah, Asterion, I would like for you to just sort of hang out in this newly dark corner. Once I actually make it a dark corner. Wow, it's just not going to be a dark corner for you, is it? Okay, fine.
Should have worn better boots.
We are not going in the front door. That way lies complete foolishness. We are going to have a little snoop before we do anything else, though. Receipt for painting. Recent receipt, fee paid for full-length portrait of the god Bane, with a side note in Gortash's precise handwriting. Now he is doubly immortal. Oh, what a good little worshipper he is. I do not like how many of these incendiary devices there are in this room. Wasn't there... Yeah, Valarkin's failed coup. I'm very curious about that. This is a popular history account of Grand Duke Valarkin's attempt to usurp the power of Baldur's Gate Council of Four, in which he staged a failed coup backed by a cult of lycanthropes called the Band of the Red Moon. There are several notes in the margins in Gortash's precise handwriting, with the following scrawled in the end paper. 2 lessons. First, assassination alone isn't enough, and second, Duke Dillard Portier lived through this, so don't underestimate him. Okay. A meticulous type. A planning type. Mycomodron Force Curtain? What the heck is that? It sounds like something that I don't really want to deal with. Whoa, hold on, hold on. No, go the long way, girls. It sounds like with that thing on, I won't be able to sneak people in from the rear, which is exactly what Asterion is supposed to be doing. So, let's see if I can very stealthily shoot those down.
Really? Now?
Yes, now is the only time.
The element of surprise.
Oh, blast, it's sturdy. Let's see, it's immune to fire, resistant to necrotic, resistant to cold, resistant to radiant, resistant to piercing, vulnerable to bludgeoning. If only I had some rocks.
Leave no trace. Stay low.
Come on, let's go. I'm nothing.
Okay, let's see here. If I throw...
You can't see me.
Okay, okay. This is an excellent reason to have brought Karlak along, honestly. If I just break all the shiz before we even start the fight. If I just break all the stuff. Houston, 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 we have a problem, Houston.
This'll help. I feel like a rofé in a tea shop.
How do I fix this?
Turn down the fire.
Okay, okay, wait, I have a thought.
I can be subtle sometimes.
I scooch over here. Asterion scooches over here. Lae'zel is fine where she is.
Pajama. Looky.
Okay, nothing happening here. Nobody pay attention to what I'm doing. There's nothing going on. Pay no attention to the clunking in the background.
Hello.
Okay, 50% of a solution. I need another box. Do 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 do. Come to think of it, could I make a box tower to climb up onto the roof area thing? Ooh. Don't mind me, just fixing the problems that I've caused. It's fine, everything's fine. Okay, I should probably, you know, just in case I do something noisier than breaking that stuff. Put this here. Put this here. Ah! One more box, maybe? Oh, wow, okay. Construct slaying, monstrosity slaying, acid, roaring thunder, fire, arcane interference. Leads me to believe I should check this crate. Oh, don't really care about that. Okay. You know, I'm stunned that Gortash and his friends have not noticed what I'm up to yet. Put that there. Put this here. Put that there. Ha-ha! I don't think I could pile things up high enough to be able to use that outside platform, though. You can only climb so high on this stuff. Can I steal the ladder and like, move it? Hold on a moment. I can use it, I can attack it. I cannot put it in my pocket, but I wasn't expecting to be able to put it in my pocket. But I can't move it either. But yeah, this would be quite a significant stack, and I'm not sure they've given me enough stuff. Oh, she can jump it. Alright. Why can she jump it, but Asterion couldn't? So where does that door go is the question. These tools for Asterion. These are ball lights. Why are there dead ball lights up here? The Steel Watchers didn't explode when they went down. Very rare. Blind a target. If it is a Steel Watcher, it is stunned and suffers a minus 1d6 penalty to attack rolls. Oh, that would have been useful earlier. That would have been very useful earlier.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Assassin's Instructions, Scroll of Greater Invisibility. Send that to me. Send that to camp. Actually, send me the Assassin's Instructions as well.
A trap. Time to dance.
Great. You know, I would do the thing where I break those, except that, you know, I don't really have anything that I can stack up to be able to get my stuff back if it gets stuck up there. Ooh-wee. Oh. They're locked. I left my lockpick downstairs. Why can't Asterion make that jump? Like, he's supposed to have greater athletics. Like, I'm sure I gave him an extra jump.
Quietly.
But no, target too far. Oh, interesting. If there were a ladder, I could have gotten up here that way. How? There's gotta be a way. Without using my resources. Wait. Hold on. If I were to... like... like, if he's that much higher... No, he still can't make the jump. Whoop, no. How did I get up on the trunk? Oh, great. Now it's invisible. Okay, this is not a... If I could just move the ladder, this would not be so much of an issue. I don't... If only he had a little bit more jump. If only all of us had a little bit more jump. I don't think I can stack things high enough that I'll be able to jump from the ground. So I have to be able to jump from up here. I don't think there's a way of using the rope, unless... Okay, have not tried this before in any of the Larian games. Where'd the rope go? Wait, I picked up the rope. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Well, that did exactly jack. Easy to throw stuff that far. Can't throw himself that far.
Subtle steps.
Nope.
Taking my time in the shadows.
Okay, do I have a potion of jump? Heroism, fire resistance, dark vision. Not sure why I'm keeping the dark vision one, to be honest. Peerless focus, poison resistance, psychic resistance, see invisibility, colossus. Viciousness. Featherfall, which is potion, gain the ability to fly for 10 turns. Speed, gaseous form, glorious vaulting for 10 turns. I only have one of those. It's so annoying because unless that door actually leads back down here, I'm going to be trapping him up there. But I really want to know.
Don't touch me.
Wasn't planning on touching you. Oh my god, he already had one. Alright.
Neither seen nor heard. Gently.
We will take care of the traps. going to spend the entire stream just getting to this fight, let alone trying the fight. Personally, I don't understand why the jumping potion can't last as long as Longstrider.
With pleasure.
Alright, Asterion. Let's go. Good man, good man. Bell mechanism. Goblets. Books. A is for Azuth and other gods. 6. The Hound in the Hand. I don't think either any of these are going to be useful, but Ilmater hears the martyr's cries, takes in the ill and the oppressed. When one to help the others dies, then by Ilmater they are blessed. Jurgel? I'm still not sure how to pronounce his name, or so it's often said, once gave away his bony throne. For Kelemvor he tracks the dead, makes sure that dead souls do not roam. Kelemvor, Lord of the Dead, will take your hand when death arrives, make sure souls are correctly led to all their proper afterlives. Okay, the Hound in the Hand. The lawful god Tyr lost his right hand to Kezef the Chaos Hound, a devourer of souls and one of the primordial evils. A coalition of gods hell-bent on taking down Kezef chased the Hound to the Barrens of Doom and Despair and offered him a compact. If the Hound could break chains made by the smith god Gond, the gods would dissolve their union and leave Kezef be. Kezef was skeptical, but he agreed, so long as Tyr put his hand in the Hound's mouth. Tyr looked upon the slavering jaws, each tooth as long as a spear, and he agreed at once. Of course, Kezef had not accounted for the strength of the chain, which was rooted in hellish coctus and blessed by the goddess of magic Mystra. Unable to break free, he bit Tyr's hand clean off, and Tyr sealed the bleeding stump and walked one-handed forevermore, as if it were a badge of honor, which indeed it was, and of boldness and courage besides. Okay. To the good godly folk of Faerun. A circular from the Church of Ogma, Lord of all knowledge. It is stamped with the seal of Brevik Feanor, Most High Lore Master of the Unrolling Scroll Temple in Baldur's Gate. To the good godly folk of Faerun. In the first instance, and in the name of the Lord Binder himself, let me bid you thanks. The realm-shaking events that have since become known as the Second Sundering marked a time of great confusion and upheaval. Gods fell and rose again, lost continents reappeared, and the very weaves shook as the plains birthed a new and yet mysterious order. Such chaos is often anathema to Ogma's sacred pursuit of truth and knowledge. However, with the help of the innumerable first-hand accounts submitted to our agents by good folk all across the continent, the Church is satisfied that an image of these strange years has begun to coalesce. As such, we would kindly ask that no further unsolicited material on this matter be sent to our temples. While all knowledge is of import to the Lord Binder, we are confident that any future plane-shaping events will not be presaged in the shape of tobacco smoke or read in the droppings of the village herd. As a new and strange age is upon us, for divine guidance we humbly bid you look to your local temple leaders and to forward such relevant materials to them. Yours ever seeking, Brevik Feanor, servant of Ogma. Please stop sending us your portents. Please. We have asked nicely once.
Yes, please.
Okay, ink and quill, don't need it. I'm pretty sure that's the portrait of Bane that was... Oh my goodness, there's more... Oh! Ha 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 ha! We are not trapped up here. There is more up, but there is also down. Nice. Worms Rock security audit.
How about this?
This is a report for Lord Gortash about Flaming Fist security at Worms Rock Fortress. Though the author of the report, the Black Hand of Loyalty, can find few real problems in the Fist's protocols and practices, they nonetheless seem to enjoy taking pot shots at the fortress commander Blaze Ellen, of which the following is a typical example. Despite the conspicuous lack of readiness of the roof ballista teams, Blaze Ellen prefers to spend much of her day personally reviewing admissions at the South Drawbridge checkpoint rather than attending to the more tedious tasks of Flaming Fist administration. Oh, what a surprise. I do want to have a look at this heavy chest. Hey! Loose gold. And a potion of speed. Let me just get my key for this. Yeah, that'll do. Nice. Hey, more loose gold. Perfect. Gold ingot, bronze goblet, elixir of battle mage power, purple worm toxin. Oh, fun. Okay, send those to camp. Send that to me. Take the toxin. I suppose I should look at the other two bookcases just in case there's anything relevant there. Infernal Contracts and Bargains. This book presents a guide on which devils to bargain with for what. One must choose which devil they deal with using utmost vigilance. Remember, devils are not only fiends, they're bastards. I once knew a man who asked for ultimate protection against his enemies from a devil of dispater. He was transported into an impregnable iron fortress deep underground, one without doors. So pick and choose with caution, friends. For matters of money, creatures of Minaras can best salve your woes. For matters of pleasure or pain, face the fiery folk of Philagos. This tome continues in much the same manner. Alright. Corsairs of Luskan. This cultural analysis spends a good number of pages on Luskan. Tucked like a gold filing, or some would say a pus-filled abscess, at the mouth of the river Murar, Luskan is a city of merchant princesses, swarthy bandit princes, and the most diverse cutthroat and fractured cabal of pirates on Toril. Torn into fractions, these piratical groups are known as ships. Here the book details each faction with a frankly dizzying attention to detail. The one point of interest is that the ship Kurth faction are in fact controlled by a secret mercenary company of drow. Sailing drow. That's very interesting. Also very interesting, this telescope.
I never cared for spyglasses. Watching things from afar is hardly fun.
Thanks, Asterion. That's very helpful. Have a skitter up this ladder. What on earth? Why is there a catapult up here? How would they aim it? I'll admit I have no idea why up here exists. Although there is a chest. With more arrows in it. Arrow of lightning, arrow of salving, arrow of ilmater, arrow of acid. It's a remarkably nice table here for reasons I don't understand. I have to admit, I don't know why the ballistae are here. And this catapult seems really difficult to aim. And also to be pointed at basically nothing. That makes no sense. Very strange. I'm sure the bell mechanism is going to be important at some point.
Dum-de-dum.
Yes, I know you're bored,
Light
girl.
as air.
Oh my goodness. I would tell you two to get a room, but you're the only ones in that room. Okay, are there any of those? Yeah, there are some of those devices in here.
I was trying to concentrate.
Yeah, well, I have more stuff for you to concentrate on. Okay, let's see here. There's one right by the door. There's one over there. The lack of symmetry is really sending me. So as long as we can keep the fight inside this room, there's only the two that we have to worry about. Cool. All right.
Bit of caution never hurt.
All right, we're leaving Asterion loose. And Lae'zel, now that I think about it.
What path lies before me?
This is probably going to hurt me a great deal. But we should definitely do some plot stuff. Oh boy. I wish there was a way I could get Karlach to walk in front of me, but unfortunately, I don't see a way to do that. Unless... Wait a minute. If I go up to the edge... Oh, Karlach. No? Well, this is probably the best that I can do to be behind Karlach when this goes down, but... No? Alright then.
It's hard to keep a good woman down, isn't it, Karlach?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
Liar.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
Mm-hmm.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
Never mind that, Gortash. We've heard all we need from the likes of you. Say nothing. Or you've heard enough. Attack him. Actually, let's just, mid-confrontation.
Not one false move.
I do so hate that Karlach is behind me. You know... What the heck? Is that a corpse? When did I pick up a corpse? Oh, it's Thrumbo. Okay, I understand. I understand why I have Thrumbo. I don't really want to throw Thrumbo at the mechanisms, however. Do I not have a single bludgeoning instrument on Lae'zel? That is very disappointing. that was probably the worst idea that I've ever had. And I didn't save before I did that either. Well, I know not to attempt that. It does mean that I have to start the confrontation over again, but that is...
Breathe deep and move.
It's hard to keep a good woman down, isn't it, Carla?
I don't know. You managed it for a solid decade.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the hells. You let Zariel take my heart.
You used her as a bargaining chip. It wasn't for her.
To give away.
The greater good, Karlak. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
Oh, I have no use for you whatsoever, boy. Never mind that, Gortash. We've heard all we need from the likes of you. Say nothing or hurt enough, attack. I mean, I would have liked it if he'd, mentioned having at least a little bit of regret for sending Karlak, who is doing a very strong crazy eye over there, to the hells. I mean, he would have been lying, but it would have been a good idea for his own skin's sake to, I don't feel like this confrontation actually needs any more words. I feel like some attacking is in order. The main question is, do I want to attack from, this way, or do I want to attack from outside the conversation? I mean, there are the chances that I could just walk Lae'zel in.
Light steps.
If Lae'zel isn't being sneaky-deaky...
Without delay.
She wasn't part of this conversation. Oh, yeah. The main pity is that she doesn't have the barrels Karlak does. Bit of an oversight on my part. Hey, Gortash. Hi. What's that over there? Is that a lever? No, that's not a lever. Oh, you know, I could like read his stuff. I could absolutely read his stuff. Report for Lord Gortash by Scribe Yanthus. An illithid elderbrain is many things, absolute ruler of its mind flayer colony, font of procreation through its production of illithid larvae, the so-called tadpoles, but most of all, an elderbrain is a supremely powerful organic calculator, a mental machine able to process a vast number of simultaneous thought processes. It is always 100 moves ahead and cannot be surprised except by a sudden confluence of unexpected variables. Mortal genius and innovation are no match for its sheer computational power. Below this, a note is appended in Gortash's precise handwriting. No weakness but the unexpected. It seems I shall need unexpected allies. You know what? I'm taking that. Oh, wait, it's all theft if I take it. Oh.
Curious.
Gortash Private Memoir Notes, number 17, Pacifying the City. From the standpoint of control of the masses, the elder brain's rate of tadpole viperi is disappointing. There will never be enough larvae to tadpole all the citizens of Baldur's Gate, or even the majority. The alternative approach to pacifying the city is two-pronged. First, we take control of the municipal executive functions from the top down by leveraging fear of the absolute to get me appointed Baldur's Gate Archduke. Second, we deploy a program of selective tadpoling of key individuals as larvae become available until all the city's power centers are effectively under my control. Assuming the success of this scheme, we should be able to spare a nursery or two of tadpoles to begin the same process in Amn. I must interview my southern agents to determine who will be best to execute this plan. I see Knights of the Shield report. Attempts to displace the Knights of the Shield from their smuggling and contraband networks have been more difficult than anticipated, and we face a shortfall in reaching our target quota in wresting key clients from the Knights. Our assumption that we could pry business away from the Knights by simply offering their clients a better percentage has proven naive, with fences and customs runners routinely choosing loyalty to the Knights over profit. Negotiations with prospective clients have proven so difficult that we now believe the Knights exert some sort of influence over their partners beyond the profit motive. The indications are that this influence is psychic rather than magical, but further investigation is required. With utmost respect, the Black Hand of Loyalty. I wonder how far Karlach can throw a barrel. Still main connection. As previously purported, the position of the Knights of the Shield as the leading smuggling syndicate in Baldur's Gate is strong, anomalously so. Generous bribery of key operatives has elicited the information that the Knights are working hand in glove with a member of the Council of Four, Duke Bilin Stelmane. Though Stelmane shows evidence of increasing debility due to some sort of wasting disease, her influence over transfer of contraband in the Gate has only grown as her physical abilities have declined. Solving this enigma should give us the key to bringing down the Knights. Investigations continue. With utmost respect, the Black Hand of Loyalty. Is the Black Hand of Loyalty in this room? Okay, so I basically have two choices. I can set Lae'zel next to Gortash and have a little wail upon his body. Or I can move one of the candles to basically by his feet and try to have Karlach throw Firewine at him. What are you, anyway? That's a crossbow. Crossbow expert. Uh-huh. Enervating suffusion. High spellcasting. Magic resistance. Opportunity attack. Permanently armed. Creature cannot be disarmed. And scintillating. Resistant to thunder damage. What does authority do? Advantage on intimidation and insight checks. Okay. Dark devotion. Advantage on saving throws against charmed or frightened. Cannot be frightened. Already read that stuff. Is he like a really fancy ranger? Is he a really fancy ranger, or is he a strangely armed warlock? Well, being as he appears that he wants to use ranged stuff, I don't think that throwing Firewine barrels at him is actually going to help. So... well, Lae'zel's gonna have a stabby stab, I think. Because, yeah, I do not personally see the use of being able to set this room on fire. And hey, look at that Steel Watcher we don't gotta fight. I do find it interesting that Gortash didn't ask us why his Watchers all went face down. Being as that happened like at least a couple of days ago, you'd think that he would have questions. I guess not. Why have you got... oh, you've skilled skullduggery. Well, I don't see any reason to continue the conversation with Gortash, and I have delayed long enough. We are going to attempt to soul break Gortash. You know, yeah, soul break him. She missed! No! Oh, that would have been so good. What the heck? Shell of Resistance. What the heck is that? Immunity to thunder damage, resistance to physical and elemental damage for 1 turn. An extra bonus action and 3 meters extra movement speed. That is mildly unfortunate. Karlak doesn't have enough movement to reach him. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Can't quite get close enough to threaten him either. Unfortunate. I definitely want people to move around before I bring in Asterion, so we're leaving him where he is for now. Okay, what is this what gave him the protection? I have mistakes. I have made a few. The force curtains I think are going to be the problem because I think they're going to be giving protection to Gortash. I do need to move Asterion because he's kind of in the zone for the caster, should it go off. Which one is rippling? There are more in here than I realized. None of them are rippling. Weird. They're not in the turn order. It's a pity I can't get her close enough to threaten him, but at least Lae'zel is in threaten range. We're gonna get her hella close. Ilova has 45. Lo has 45. You have 30 because of your stupid thing. Malfunctioning. Ooh, we like malfunctioning. You back on your, because we hope that Gortash is an idiot.
Ready. Move unseen.
just put this... I'm curious what happens if this goes off, like, right underneath the incinerator thingy.
Ready for another round?
In some ways, I really like my location.
This city is mine!
Indomitable? Missed. I don't especially want to set off the attack of opportunity. But I'm not 100% sure I have enough movement if I go around this way. Alright, we're gonna...
On the move.
Fine. Glad we put the oil of sharpness on the sword. It was nice to actually remember that. I wonder, is it worth it to action surge this early in the fight? He is probably gonna go all Avatar, the way the other one did. Yeah, I think she's out of range of the grenade.
Time to push my luck again.
What is the most hurtful thing I can do? He's only resistant to thunder, right? Yeah, he's resistant to thunder. Has advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Do I have anything that's not a saving throw? I can't make him drop his weapon. But does that mean that if I put heat metal on his crossbow, he's going to be stuck with disadvantage? I cannot... Yeah, the crossbow is not metal, apparently. That's a little sad. Okay. It was a really good thought. Cloud of Daggers isn't a save, but with Lae'zel where she is... That's quite tempting, I must admit. I haven't got much else that isn't a saving throw. Well, let's try Cloud of Daggers for once. What? He's an avatar of tyranny now? Oh, he did that a lot earlier than I expected. Bane has come to Gortash's aid. Gortash has 150 temporary hit points, advantage to strength saving throws and strength ability checks, and has fearsome new powers. He's resistant to thunder. Oh, he's immune to thunder, immune to fire, immune to force. None of which is Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers is slashing, isn't it? Yeah, it's slashing. It's not one of his immunities. Also, what is going on here? Manifestation of tyranny. Resistant, psychic immunity, poison immunity, force immunity. Aura of brutality. All servants of Bane around this character have an additional strength. How many of those are there? There's one there, one there, one there. They don't have turns, though. They're not in the turn order. What is going on? Also, we need some more people to move around. My lord. Oh la la. Oh wait. Oh, there's one in... Oh, they're everywhere. They perceived Asterion? Hold on a moment.
Keep your distance, darling. Like a wraith.
Oh. They can't do anything but perceive Asterion, though. So I still can wait to bring him into combat? They are blocking the door, but... Can Asterion just... Oh yeah, nobody's seeing him up here.
No choice but to keep going.
Main problem, definitely within the movement range of this one. But I don't want to back up too far because there's some nasty damage that way. Let's back over here. To action surge or not to action surge? That is the question. I think I should action surge, to be honest.
Time to strike.
Time to surge. Chip, chip, chip. Well, 2 out of 3 isn't too bad. Oh, hey, it worked. Cool. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Darn it. I knew they'd come for me. What the? Why?
Kill the dead twice over. Kitty.
Oh my goodness. That was fascinating. Okay. Why did they run into my face, do the aura, and then run back away again? Lae'zel's really, really hurt and there's nothing I can do about it. How do I do this?
Aye, aye.
99% chance. Nice critical. We are definitely chipping down his extra hit points. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough to go back if I... Okay. Where can I throw it that would be useful, that the path is not interrupted? Is that far enough away? Path is interrupted, path is interrupted. No matter what, it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity. We know this. Back to where I was. I think it's time to bring in Asterion. It's gonna be a little weird though. did do a really good job of making sure that he wasn't spotted by the people in the room moving. Oh, he's so far back. Where is he in the turn order? Lordy.
Fuck yes.
You chose to suffer. You chose to die.
Okay, what the heck is this thing on me? I don't even know. Okay, let's see here. $15 hit points for a level 6 spell? Ay, ay, ay.
Swift and lethal.
I probably would have gotten more if I had used the second wind.
Survival is all that matters.
Something that's not a save. Something that is not a save. Cloud of Daggers does no good. I can't move it. This is not a save. Where is the grenade that's about to go off? Ah, okay, never mind that one. Oh, right! Immune to fire damage! Oh, no! My brain! Oh, what a waste.
Will ascend.
They are not casting this stuff at base level.
This way.
Let's see. Can I sneak attack while also using a special arrow? I am not sure whether this is a save or not. But I feel like this one is probably going to be the most useful one, all things considered. I cannot sneak attack with the special arrows. That is a pity. If this works, though, it'll be worth it.
Let's have a little fun.
Great, 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 great.
I'm heating up.
Sorry, Lae'zel. Let's try the concussive smash. Well, he's not dazed anymore. Or he is dazed. He re-dazed? Too heavy to throw, too heavy to throw. Obviously not going to throw Lae'zel. I could throw a healing potion at Lae'zel. Chances are that Gortash is going to hit her again if I do, but... Smash the potion on Lae'zel with all the rage in my heart. Okay, he's silenced, he's dazed, he's sluggardly, his shell of resistance is malfunctioning, his intelligence is drained. We're doing okay. I have many concerns, but we're doing okay.
Hungry for the slaughter.
From your ashes, Baldur's kinsfolk will be reborn.
What damage does this do? He's immune to psychic, isn't he? And down Lae'zel goes again. There is not a thing I can do for Lae'zel. I have deep concerns about Asterion. I think he's going to get set on fire. Is there anything I can do that will take you out of the equation? Well, as long as I don't put a strength save on you. I mean, they do so enjoy casting Blight on us. Why not return the favor? Also, he was silenced. How could he cast? %, huh? That's not very good odds. I want something with the better odds than 50%. How much damage? 8 to 48. Could be enough to kill her. It was not enough. I see no reason to move, to be honest. Sorry, Lae'zel. Whomst should I... You know what? Let's give it to Karlach. Which gives me some temporary hit points and gives Karlach an inspiration for something. And we'll have to hope that that's good. I choose to nullify that. Asterion's going to remain hidden. Well, okay, that's a thing that happened, I guess. Go, Asterion, go. Is it malfunctioning because we broke the ones in the other room? I hope so. I promise I'll resurrect you, Lae'zel. Okay, come on, Asterion, you can do this. Yes, I know you're immune to fire damage. Okay. Hide. Scooch. Okay, the grenade throwers do indeed have a field day, apparently. I hope that's far enough away from the grenade. Karlak? Alright, Karlak, come on, Karlak. Oh man, if I had a way to do just 18 more damage. That's not gonna be enough. I wish I could add Bardic Inspiration to damage rolls. She can't quite do enough damage. It's so frustrating. He's gonna get to do one more thing before this ends. Plus, she's not going to get the final blow, which saddens me greatly. Unless... Can I push him into the cloud of daggers? I can't tell. There is... the hand is in the way. Okay. We're gonna go for the frenzied strike instead. Come on, Karlak, come on. Oh, if only the fire would do 3 damage to him. Oh, but he's immune to burning damage. Never mind. Oh, man.
There's blood in here.
Fetid rat! You will not take this city!
Regicide Lae'zel is inspired? Wait, why? Oh no. Lae'zel is dead. Which I kinda expected. We're still in combat because of the grenades and stuff, and there is not a thing I can do about it. We did it? We did it on the first try? Miracles. Hey, girl.
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
You were standing on top of him, Karlach. Oh boy.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us.
He's dead now. You've won. Perhaps a bit uglier. You can sense she's working something out. Say nothing. Oh, which one is the better one? You know what? Let's let her work her thing out.
I feel like there should be a sunset for me to ride off into. Or an orchestral swell, or something. But there's nothing, is there? I killed the bastard who ruined my life, and my prize is that I get to crawl into a corner and die. Am I fucking missing something?
This is all a lot to take in. It's no wonder you're overwhelmed. What do you mean? Say nothing. Or life isn't fair. Get used to it. Ah. It's true, she's got a death sentence hanging over her. Taking out Gortash has not changed that. Revenge is so empty sometimes. What do you mean?
It makes no sense. None of it means anything. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die.
We're all going to die, hon. It's just, you're going to die sooner. But you're not dead yet. I'm here with you, and I will be until the very end. I don't want you to die. It makes no sense. Maybe we can still fix your engine, stabilize it. Or, Karlach, it doesn't need to be this way. You can still return to Avernus. I feel like 2 or 3 are the correct answers. But one of them would be more correct than the other. It's just figuring out which one. Because, like, number 1 is a very fatalistic answer, and it's absolutely not what Karlach needs to hear right now. Urging her to return to Avernus is absolutely out of the question. She will reject it out of hand. There's no point in even offering it. I mean, we are going to go to Hell soon. Maybe we can do something there for her. But, maybe we can still fix your engine. We have so much infernal iron now.
Got a miracle in your back pocket you forgot to tell me about. I'm going to be as dead as a Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars, warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness, the fucking loneliness. All of it so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil.
Oh god, she needs a hug, but she's too on fire.
It isn't fair. I don't want it like this.
Neither do I. I would do anything to change it, but I just can't. Let it out, it's about time. It is what it is. It's time to soldier forward with the time you have left. We're all going to die one day. In the end, we're all the same. Oh, man. Oh, none of these are the right answer. Oh, lordy. I just... It isn't fair, and it was never fair. And what Gortash did can't be fixed. Not by his death, not by his living, not anything. And I would do anything to change it. But the rest of that sentence is wrong. I just... I don't want to tell her to soldier forward. That is so cold. The last answer doesn't feel right either. I don't know if letting her vent, like telling her to let it out, it's the first or the second, and they're both wrong in their own ways, but which one is less wrong? Oh, man. I mean, she is taking it out on me, but I'm the closest and easiest target, and I would love for her to take it out on Lae'zel, but Lae'zel is not here to be for it to be taken out on. But I wish that the first sentence didn't end the way that it did. Because I'm not going to tell her that I can't change it. I want to tell her I would do anything to change it, but I don't want to finish that sentence at all. Fine, we're gonna say the first sentence because it at least starts where I want to be, but I hate the fact that it ends with saying I can't.
You could try. You got a wish spell in that pack of yours.
I wish I did. This would be over if I did.
What the fuck am I supposed to do now?
I don't know, but whatever it is, I think we're meant to do it together. That's for you to decide. Live for as long as you can. Protect Baldur's Gate until your dying breath. I am selfish and I am greedy. I'm giving the first answer because I refuse to let Karlach go. Whatever it is, we're meant to do it together.
Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Oh. I mean, I read it before she said it, but still, hearing her say it, the party is getting emptier and emptier. Okay, we're going to save because we succeeded and because Karlach loves us. And I'm not teary, you're teary. That is quite a few grenades. Gortash's key, note from Helsk. Fabricated arbalest. Oh, that's what he dazed us with. A perfect system must be ruled by a keen eye, and any error foolish enough to tear its head before the eye must be quickly, precisely, and totally eliminated. This crossbow can help with that. Okay. That's going to camp. The money goes to camp. Cloth of Authority. That's where he was getting it from. You can't be frightened and cannot be afflicted with other emotion-altering conditions. You have advantage on intimidation and insight checks. Huh. One can hardly be called a lord if they aren't dressed as such. A cursory glance at Gortash's finery would reveal intricate garb. A closer look would reveal a maddening attention to even the most minute details of the filigree. Ugh. Okay, a dagger. Tyrannical jackboots. That's where he goes getting the bonus to the charisma checks and saving throws. Each step taken in Gortash's shoes is a reflection of the man himself. Quick, sharp, and terrible. And what is this? Netherstone studded gauntlet. Enervating suffusion. Your unarmed attacks. Oh, yeah. And it gives you a command. Oh boy. A tyrant's grip must be one of cool, unforgiving, and intricately realized steel. It cannot budge, cannot falter, no matter the pressure, and its fingertips must deeply pierce those who struggle against it. Okay, so that I have to keep on my person. We will send the rest of this to camp. Gortash's Reflectogard applies a conviction that reflects all incoming projectiles back at their source. Huh. Phase Optimizer. Grant nearby steel watchers an additional action with roiling arcana. Okay, that is useless. We'll send that to camp as well. I guess I'll take the Reflectogard. Just another thing for me to forget to use.
Howling like a great wind through a canyon.
Whoop!
It engulfs your mind, drowns your senses, Above the hell rises a screech, gleeful and maniacal. It is the way and the truth. Absolute.
Leave them alone.
The screech quiets, the howl fades. Your mind is hollow, save one lone voice.
Well, thank
Bane's
you.
chosen has fallen. His netherstone is yours. You have done well.
Yay! Where do we go from here? I heard the absolute scream. What just happened? Leave. What just happened?
You heard the Elder Brain.
Yes.
It's regaining its autonomy.
Great.
It cries not from pain, but exaltation. We must stop it before it breaks free. One netherstone remains. Orin's. We must find her and take it from her. After that, we take control of the brain. And you should start wondering what you will do then.
One person can't do all that. There's the reason that the 3 netherstones were across 3 people. I'll put an end to it. I'll decide that when we get there. I will become the absolute myself. We're not going to lie to him. I don't see any reason to. I will put an end to it.
We shall see.
Okay. Let's have a... Obtain the 3 netherstones. We have obtained Gortash's netherstone. We have finally arrived. Right. Okay, get Gortash's netherstone. We decide not to accept Gortash's proposition and destroy the Steel Watch. We killed him. We should take his netherstone. We took his netherstone. Okay, our fiery friend is complete. Find Lord Gortash. Confront Lord Gortash. Kill Lord Gortash. We've confronted Gortash. His time as Archduke is over. Take Karlach to Gortash's corpse. Gortash is dead. Karlach will want to see him up close to make sure he's dead. And we did as much as we could for Karlach's heart and helped her get revenge on Gortash. All she wants now is to see the city saved. I am running out of quests, and it is glorious. Okay. What is that pip there? Oh, yes. The worm. If I just leave Lae'zel the way that she is, would she come back with all of her stoof? Helmet, plate armor, spear, hand crossbow. That fight was not actually as bad as I thought it would be. Which admittedly is a little confusing. But yeah, we need to get Lae'zel resurrected. As much as I might want to, we can't leave her dead. We should also pick up Will, because kind of want him for stuff.
Very well.
So let's go to camp because we can now.
letter from Orin. What does she want?
Oh, what doesn't she want? Kudos on the murder of Gortash. Oh, goody. Okay. And Karlach wants to talk already? You've done well, underling. Baldur's Gate gags on Gortash's gall, and your little pet still has eyes to witness it. Now, to do proper honor to the Murder Lord, you must submit yourself to trial in the Murder Tribunal. Remember, Sicarius. Succeed there, and you may find me in Baal's temple, deep below the tyrant's rotted cobbles. In that unholy sanctum, the Murder Lord will watch our blood duel at last. I will keep your minions safe until then, unless it misbehaves. Yeah, thanks, Orin. Oh, goody, 4 new journal updates. Get Orin's Netherstone has updated. Find and gain access to the Temple of Baal. We killed Bane's Chosen just as Orin requested. Now we need to bring his severed hand to the Murder Tribunal, where we will gain access to the Temple of Baal and Orin herself. Yeah, that's, rescue Halsin. Orin left us a note congratulating us for killing Gortash. Her abductee is thankfully still alive. Before we can seek Orin in the Temple of Baal and rescue the victims, she demands that we submit to trial in something called the Murder Tribunal. Impress the Murder Tribunal. Go to Kandalo's tombstones to find the Baalist Tribunal. We killed Enver Gortash and pleased Orin the Red. She bid us bring his hand, proof of our slaughter, before the Murder Tribunal underneath Kandalo's tombstones. Sicarius will grant us entry. We have taken the serial killer Dolor's sick trophies, the hands of his victims. We can use these to access the Dread Lord's tribunal underneath Kandalo's tombstones and find out how to enter the Temple of Baal. And investigate the murders. Let's see. Enter Kandalo's tombstones. We learned the passphrase we must speak at Kandalo's tombstones to meet with the Baalist cult. We found a note in the killer Dolor's pockets instructing him to enter Kandalo's tombstones with the passphrase. Seems the Baalist cult may be there. Alright, I read those in exactly the reverse order that I should have, but now it is all red. And, yeah, Minsk was very kind in offering us a background soundtrack. Karlach?
Hey, soldier. You're back.
Yep. Still soldier after everything we've been through, huh? I've been worried about you. Are you alright? Sorted yourself out, I hope. You said you loved me. Could you call me something other than soldier? Still soldier?
Old habits. Did I miss anything while I was off having a sulk?
Karlach, I know you have ADD and therefore probably have no time sense whatsoever, but it's been like 10 minutes. Maybe. Villains rose, heroes fell, and the apocalypse drew nearer. We can talk about that later. I'm more concerned about you. Nothing important. Oh, man. I mean, I like that first answer. It's very bardic. I just don't know if it's the right answer in the current... I'm concerned about you, Karlach.
Would you believe it if I said I'm all right? You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this.
You know, when you phrase
and
it that way...
We're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing. Talking. Even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that, despite it all, I'm happy?
Oh, thank goodness for ADD. It's a nice idea, but I'm not there yet. If you're happy, I'm happy. Very precious indeed. Or, this is all well and good, but I can't pretend there isn't a solution here. You could go back to Avernus and live. No, if she was actually considering saving her life by going back to Avernus, she would have brought it up already. I am definitely not going to push her back into hell. It's either number 2, if you're happy, I'm happy, or very precious indeed. And you know what? If you're happy, I'm happy, Karlak, especially since you nearly made me cry back there.
In that case, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go?
Oh, that is not the question I
I can
expected.
do anything if you're there. Even die.
Of course I'll be there, Karlak. Whatever you want. I'm not sure I can. It'll be too hard. Or we're going to cure you before it comes to that. I just know it. No. Of course I'll be there. Whatever you want.
Thank you. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry anymore, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil.
Oh
Thanks
no,
for everything,
that would be
soldier.
terrible.
I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together.
Okay, I am definitely saving that because I'm pretty sure that's the best outcome that I could have gotten out of that. Now, hopefully having left Lae'zel with all of her stuff on her like that is not going to come and bite me in the ass. Withers! Withers! I have a gift that I need back.
Very well.
Fate spins along as it should.
No, because if it had spun along as it
Dost thou
should,
require
Lae'zel
a
would be
new
alive.
ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
Requires a resurrection. I need to resurrect someone. One of my companions has fallen. May I entrust them to your watch for now? I'd like to talk about hirelings. Can you help me change my class? Or let's just go. I need to resurrect someone.
Then thou must return with the proper payment.
I want to resurrect Lae'zel.
This is the price of balance.
Here is the gold.
Well counted. I recommend keeping my distance for a moment. By doom and dusk, I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Yo! Hi! Welcome back, Lae'zel. Hold on, let me check your inventory. Hooray! You have all your stuff. That's good. That's very good. You know, I don't actually know what to do with Thrumbo, to be honest.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Okay,
Have to keep going.
the next person that I'm going to need is Will. I just need to... Oh, there he is with his father. Sorry, I have to interrupt the tete-a-tete. Hi, Will.
The agony of knowing the end is near.
Oh.
I spent years swatting away my fears and doubts of my infernal fate, and I eventually made my peace. I had to. You will too, Karlak. I know it. Until then, I'm here every step of the way.
I'm glad the two of you have become something resembling friends. I'm sure it's my influence, but... I'd like for you to join me.
That's the spirit.
Asteria Styrian, get on the end. I hate having Lae'zel next to me, but... Okay.
The pride of the gate.
How are we doing equipment-wise over here? Yeah, we're looking pretty good. Okay. Wait a minute. He has no healing potions. I can't believe it took me that long to notice. Alright.
Now.
We will take a couple of the greater healings. And make sure that Will has them. Oh, right, there was stuff I had to read. The assassin's instructions from the roof. You know what to do. Let the lordling think you friend, follower, ally. Let him know no peace. Trust no fawning face that gazes upon him. You are sent to harrow his halls and stalk his shadow until the chance arises to spike him where he stands. If caught, let him know we are coming. Let him know Orin is coming. The letter bears no signature, only a vicious smear of dark red. Note from Helsik. Lord G. Yes, if necessary, I could get you back into the House of Hope, for the right price, of course. Though I doubt they'd be happy to see you again. You didn't exactly leave on the best of terms. However, you know your business better than I, or anyone else. H. Devil's Fee. Interesting. And the Netherstone and the Hand. Yay. But that also means that the Gauntlet of the Tyrant here doesn't have the Netherstone in it, which means I can send that into storage. Yay! Okay, what books can I get rid of now that I've dealt with Gortash? I don't need the Coronation Pass anymore. Bay Knight request form. I think I need to hang on to that. Black Mass Scroll. What was that one? I don't know. I am not sure. Oh, wait. That's the Profane Ascension. Okay, we're gonna send that to Asterion. I don't need to carry that. Guard rotation. I probably don't need this anymore. Oh, that's the submersible. I haven't needed that for a long time. Arabella, absolutely keeping that. Orin, might as well keep that, I guess. Lower City Pass, need to keep that. Report, okay, we don't need the report anymore. Scrapbook of letters, we might as well hang on to that, we might need it. Answer, we're going to need that. True Life of Lord Gortash, store that. Torn Parchment. Oh, that is to do with Orin and her lot, so we'll be keeping that. Might as well keep the assassin's instructions and the note from Helsk. Okay, sort by type. Look at that, the weight's down to 89. That's from using potions. Okay. So it is nearly 1 a.m. my time, which means I am well past time of finishing this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around camp and get everyone's reactions to Karlak's sentence. Because I don't want to deal with that next week. We might as well
How much further can I
go to Asterion, because he's closest.
I'm still thinking about Karlak. About what she said. God. There really is no justice in the world.
Yeah. I mean, Asterion got everything he wanted. I think he's the only one who got everything he wanted without a backhand to the face.
Karlak needs time. Space. But more than this, I think. She needs to know she is not alone.
What Karlak needs is for her friends to help her find a cure. But she is alone. She's going to die. Help me convince her to return to Avernus. Or I just wish she'd stop sulking. What Karlak needs is for her friends to help her find a cure.
And answers, justice. 10 years of her life back. All manner of things we cannot give her. She's already lost her heart. She deserves better than to have her friends heap happy lies upon her.
There has to be a way to save her. Like, if we plug enough soul coins into her heart, I'm not ready to give up on her just yet. That's easy for you to say. You've had the chance to live a full life. I don't know what else to do, Jaheira. Or leave. I'm not ready to give up.
Good. Perhaps she needs that too.
There's no perhaps about that statement. I am not leaving this lying on the ground. That's going in my pocket. Minsc, what are you combing? What are you combing, Minsc?
A fine deed we have done to rid Faerun of this man. All helm hair and a haughtiness. Oh, this was the Lord Gortash we were sworn to do battle with, Boo.
Whoops.
All the better then.
Should I have taken Minsc? I think that fight would have gone a lot worse if we had. He's very enthusiastic and he does hit like a truck, but he's a ranger and he's delicate. Anyway, welcome back from the dead, Lae'zel.
Karlak's fate may be written, but her story isn't ended. The histories of the greatest Githyanki warriors are recorded in slate. They are unerasable. She must make every battle her bloodiest yet. She must make herself unerasable too.
That's a viewpoint. That is, I'm gonna go now. Okay. Gale, why are you hanging out with Withers these days? You're starting to concern me.
No sense dawdling. Karlak has precious little time left to her. We'd do better than to waste it.
That's a weird way of phrasing it. Oh, man. Oh, the romance options are still here. Why are the romance options still here? How many times must I not do anything about them before you stop? Oh, Shadow, I nearly forgot you.
Poor Karlak. Having to face her own mortality in such a definitive manner. Though the rest of us is still liable to perish, if it's any consolation.
Thanks, Shadowheart. Okay. So, next week in Baldur's Gate, I believe there are two things to be done. One of them is to take giant pile of cruft and sell it to as many people as possible. I need more cash. I have lots of value in the camp storage, but I don't have as much cash as I want. Especially given that I might have to give a giant pile of it to Helsk. Hopefully I can convince her to let me pay her in an artifact from hell instead, but we shall see. I want to have the cash ready in case she declines that. Or in case I gave up the opportunity by saying, I'll be back about that later. But that is going to be after we take Will to the basement of the castle to talk to a dragon, I think. Because we are already in the location. There is no reason not to go and talk to the dragon, is my thought. It would be better to go and speak to the dragon while we are here and have Will and are relatively fresh. The number of spell slots I didn't use in that fight is really impressive. Actually, Lae'zel, okay, Lae'zel cannot action surge currently because we have not had a short rest. I am not going to take one. It'll be fine. Right. Everything will be fine. Man, my hair is bright in sunlight. So, we're going to end this stream pretty much the same place as we ended last stream physically, but much further along in the plot than I was. So, we need to talk to a dragon. We need to convert some goods into cash. That's a very important thing to do. Hopefully I can find enough merchants to get that done. Let's see, we need to go to hell and do that stuff there with regards to breaking our contract, because there's no way I'm giving the crown to Raphael when a goddess is wanting it as well. I'd rather have Raphael angry at me than a goddess. I know who can touch my soul after I've died. And that's also why I'm not responding to Gale's romances. What else is there before we go to Orin? I think that might actually be it before we go to Orin. I will never be completing the quest about the necromancy book because I gave it to Asterion and I am never taking it back. So, yeah. He can hold it for as long as he likes, as long as he never opens it. And he won't. So, yay. We're still kind of stuck with Lae'zel because we haven't dealt with the hammer. But that's fine. I don't know whether we deal with the hammer before or after dealing with Orin, but I can't see how Lae'zel would not be useful in the fight against Orin. There is nobody who has to go... There's nobody who has to go to the plot against Orin. There's nobody who has to go to the fight against Orin because of plot, except for myself. So that works out really nicely. I should actually save instead of babbling on like this. Okay. Save. Okay. And this is where I'm going to call it a night, because just sitting here talking about what I'm going to do doesn't get me anywhere at all. But, you know, if you want to see where I've been, the good news is that you can find that on my YouTube channel, which I just linked to in the chat. You can watch my playthroughs of Baldur's Gate 1, Baldur's Gate 2, and as far as I've gotten through Baldur's Gate 3, although I am a little bit behind in my uploads, so the most recent ones are not actually in there, but it's fine. I will eventually catch up with myself. Knock on wood. Yes, I do have a wooden desk. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be playing Citizen Sleeper, because tomorrow is the last Monday of the month. And on the last Monday of the month, I play a game that is somewhat outside of the usual categories of my other days of the week. Currently, I am working my way through Citizen Sleeper, which is an RPG, a sci-fi RPG, one without these tactical battles that Baldur's Gate 3 keeps putting me into, which is probably a good thing. But hopefully I will remember where I am in that one, because it has been quite some time since the last time I could play it. The last couple of months, I believe I've had to skip the last Monday of the month stream because of various reasons. But it means that it has been quite a long time since I played Citizen Sleeper, so here's hoping I remember what I'm doing and how to do it. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at approximately 7:15 or so. Once we get a game together, I will be playing Among Us, or 100% Orange Juice, or Scribble It, or some combination of the above, depending on how many people we have, which people we have, and whether people arrive late or leave early, or any of those things. So we'll figure out which game we're playing based on all of those various factors, and we will have a grand time. And then somewhere between 10:15 and 10:30, when my friends abandon me for this thing that they call sleeping when it's dark, that is when I will be switching over to my solo Valheim server, where I'm going to be attempting to raise my skills again after my 2 deaths that happened very recently, get some more materials from the plains, check out that other goblin village that I found near-ish to the end of last stream, or sometime in last stream, and figure some stuff out, hopefully. And find out whether the thing that is next to that goblin village I found is a tar pit or a pond. There are good and bad things about either of those, and I'm torn. But I think I will be gathering up the materials for a really cheap raft, so that I don't have to be swimming across the water. And we'll see what happens from there. It should be interesting no matter what. Then on Thursday night, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Mega Bonk for Try Not to Die Thursday. I will be once again trying to melt everyone's monitors with the amount of stuff that is being thrown around. That is my greatest ambition. And also to survive as long as possible and unlock more stuff, like further areas of the maps, and more characters, and more things, and all of that glorious stuff. So the goal is progress, and I will get there by hook or by crook, by whatever means occurs to me at the time, because I do a lot by vibes in that game, and the vibes are good. Then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I shall return to Baldur's Gate 3, where we're going to continue the main plot, because I consider going after the dragon to be part of the main plot. I think it's pretty important. So, it's going to be 2 streams in a row of main plotness. Yee! It's going to be spectacular! Wow, main plot. It's been so long. We got so much done tonight, but there's still so much more to do. But the end of the game is looming. I am starting to run out of game. I can actually see the end. There's still a ways to go, but the end is actually visible. That's a scary thought. But that's the way that it goes, and the way that it is. It's going to be great. And you know what? No matter how long it takes or how short it takes, it's going to be fun. And I have had so much fun tonight, and I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have, and I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!